Octavius, Dominic Dracon, these are some of the most disturbed, perhaps even dangerous inmates we have here at Ravencroft. There's even been some suggestion that a few of them belong in the Oscorp vault at Rikers. I know you have connections on our board of directors, Ms. Stein, but...
It's pronounced Destine. Dominique Destine. And you'll find we'll get along better, Doctor, if you give me what I want.
The Spectacular Spider-Man meets Gargoyles, Religious Studies 101, A Handful of Thorns, Act 1. Late that night atop the Erie Building.
There are some human customs I will never get used to, Elisa. This is not one of them. I am. Hudson and Lexington are back from Europe, bringing Coldstone and Coldfire with them.
Not to mention Brooklyn, returning from 40 years of time dancing with a mate, a son, a beast, and an egg.
The clan has doubled in size. What challenge can the fates throw at us now that we cannot?
The sun rises, Goliath turns to stone.
Just had to say that out loud, didn't you?
Meanwhile, in Forest Hills.
Peter, what are you doing now?
I was just studying for today's English final. It's on Midsummer Night's Dream, and I miss seeing the Cliff Notes version.
Which may explain why you and Miss Allen are no longer a couple.
Aunt May, you know we didn't break up because I missed her play.
All right. I shouldn't be glib. I suppose there's no chance that you and Quinn...
No, I don't know. Not now, anyway. Not when Harry's hurting so much from the death of his father.
It hardly seems possible that Norman Osborn is gone. The Bugle says he was a Green Goblin, but I'm not sure I can believe that.
Sometimes, Aunt May, it's okay to believe everything you read.
At a dive bar downtown, the Green Goblin bursts in on his glider.
Tisk, 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 Blackie. This place is scummy even by your pond scum standards. Quite a come down from your last gig. Tell that to the wacko who sent the flaming supervillain loose in the big sky. Oh wait, that was you. Yes, yes it was. Weren't you supposed to be dead? I was also supposed to be Osborn, but you didn't buy that, did you? Just one of the many little tricks I keep up my sleeve. Nothing's changed, Blackie. The Goblin's still in charge! You hear me arguing? No. Now, gather my pumpkin heads!
At Ravencroft, Dominique Destine and Dr. Kafka supervise 6 inmates who work to excavate a sub-basement.
I still don't understand what you expect to find down here.
Bertros Ravencroft, the founder of this institute, was a quirky soul, an intimate friend of Freud and Conan Doyle. He was a true believer in both psychotherapy and spiritualism.
You speak as if you knew him.
Now, how would that be possible?
It couldn't, of course, but the did.
Yes, Ravencroft was also a collector. I have reason to believe he buried certain items of his collection here. Now, Doctor, didn't you say you had meetings scheduled?
You'll be all right down here alone?
Your orderlies are in the hallway, and I'm quite self-sufficient, so run along. Excellent work, Dr. Octavius. Very precise.
Thank you. I appreciate having something to occupy my hands.
Your hands, not your arms.
Arms? I hope you're not referring to my unfortunate breakdown.
Now, what would be the point? Believe me, Doctor, no one better understands the advantage of creating a false front.
I've blasted away another section of cement.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Don't call me that!
Don't Tell me what to do, Electro.
Okay. She's a little scary, indeed.
I blame Mace. When that crook cheated me, I lost face. But when I get the jewels back, they'll respect me again. Did Mace bury the jewels here?
Maybe he did, Dominic. Keep working.
Oh, what's the point? How is turning off a basement supposed to bring me Colonel Jupiter's power?
Shut up and dig.
You like doing this?
I hate it, but I need that hate. I need to keep the hate alive.
Such an interesting crew. And what do you want out of life, Cletus?
Nothing too fancy. Just a little carnage.
That afternoon at Midtown High.
Hey, Pete! So, ill?
Horrible, probably. I mean, you know, English is like my worst subject. It's all so subjective and...
Peter?
Okay, not the look. Probably aced it. Happy?
That you did well? Always.
Thanks. Look, Gwen,
Hey, well, what have we here? My best friend and girlfriend conferring in a corner. Planning a surprise party for me?
It's not your birthday here.
I thought maybe it was a thank you badge for giving you both these.
You are cordially invited to spend spring break traveling by private jet to Miami, where you'll stay all expenses paid at the Osborne Lutheran compound on the beach.
You're inviting the three of us to spend a week together in Florida?
No, not just the three of us.
Osborne, dude, you rock! 7 days in the surf and turf? All you can eat! Girls in bikinis! Score!
Hi, Shashan. Hi, Glory.
Shashan, so, how much of that did you hear? Look, Glory, I you know I meant you, right? I mean, who else would I want to see in a bikini? You're not gonna break up with me again, are you?
Oh my God! Harry, I just found the invitation in my locker, and all I have to say is that you can be my super dweeb sugar daddy anytime you want.
Well, you okay with that, Rand?
It was cool. You can be my super dweeb sugar daddy too.
Exactly how many people did you invite to this thing?
A handful. Kenny and Glory, Flash and Shashan, Brandon, Sally, Hobie and Mindy, MJ, Gwen, oh, and you and Liz, of course.
Harry, I said broke up.
You did? Wow. No, I had no idea. Guess I've just been so focused on my own problems. My dad dying and everything, you know. That's why I need this trip. I gotta clear my head, you know, but maybe you two can reconcile.
I don't think so.
It's too late for that, Harry. I'm with Jason now. We totally fell in love doing the play together.
We did?
Yes, you did. You don't mind if I bring Jason instead of Petey, do you?
Hey, the more the merrier.
Thanks, Harry. You're a doll. Kisses!
Pete, you're still invited too. Of course, it's more of a couples thing, but hey, MJ's guy's in prison, so...
Okay, thank you, Harry. Hadn't been reminded of that in the last 5 minutes.
Sorry. It's just that I can't help remembering the fall formal. You two made such a great pair. Don't you think so, Gwen?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Well, I suppose we could go as friends. Just as friends.
We'll talk later, Tiger.
Late that afternoon in Dr. Kafka's office.
Dr. Connors, it's good to see you. I heard you moved to Florida.
I did, but I never stopped working on a cure for Max Dillon. I think I made some real progress.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Max is downstairs doing work therapy. I'll take you to him.
Mr. Steve, I think I found something. Is it my jewels?
It appears to be a spearhead. It looks quite old.
Give it to me.
Sure.
Yes, this is it. I think we're done, boys.
Indeed. And just as the dig brought us right up against Ravencroft's outer wall.
You mean this wall?
Electro blasts a huge hole in the wall. When the smoke clears, the vulture is waiting. He grabs Octavius.
You're coming with me, Otto! No, stop! I don't want this life anymore! I'm trying to get better! Let me go!
Shut it, Doc! It's for your own good.
No!